So I want to back it up a little bit. You said it was on the market for 999. How
Mhm.
did you get it? How did you get the purchase price so low?
It started at 999. They dragged it down to 860, and when I was looking at it, it was 860.
Okay.
And when so I just happened to hit them in marketing. They were with an agent, all that stuff, but they asked me to come over to the house. It's close to where I live. I just went over there. I just went to talk and consult and help because they wanted to move. They wanted out. This
Right.
house had been on the market for 70 days, I think, roughly. They just wanted to sell it. They had no good interest. They thought their agent was doing a horrible job. The property was mismarketed. I came in and I told them originally I can do 720, and then the mark, and then we were going to talk about it for a couple days or whatever. You know how it goes, and then they called me back a week later and they were like, "Hey, this other," and I actually called them back and I said, "Hey," because they raised interest rates that same week. And I
Mm,
called him back and I said, "Hey, I know he told you 720. I can't make it work. And so I understand if you don't want to go forward, it's fine. I get it. But if I can help you in any other way, let me know." They call me back a week later. They're like, "Hey, I'm about to do this other deal with this guy for 675. And I just want to know what you thought about it." And I was like, "Well, if you're going to sell it to him for 675, I'll take it for 675." And so that's how I ended up getting there and bought it. And here we are.
there you go. And then also, where did you find the funds to bring it to bring the deal down?
Hard money,
Okay.
600K. We take hard money typically. They will lend up to 90% of purchase price, and then I've got some private funds that we deploy for seconds as well as our own money. So we'll bring our own money in for seconds and rehabs, and we'll also raise for rehabs and stuff. So,
Gotcha. Well, I can't wait to hear about it. I hope you make a killing off that property there.
oh, me too. That's a thorn in my side. That one.
Yeah. Uh, well, actually, that's always funny. I can't tell you how many times people tell me that, hey, you should start flipping, you should start flipping. And I'm always like, no. I'm going to hold off on that. And I don't know. Right now, I think we're crushing it so much with wholesale properties, listing
Mhm.
properties, novating properties where we're making a good chunk of change. I don't need to take on any risk.
I tend to agree. Yeah,
That's
I
just
tend
my
to
personal
agree.
opinion. People are killing it on flips, but for us at this, even my wife, she's like, we're not gonna deal with that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that being said, I mean, if you haven't already just told me that through this this flip and everything else that's going on in your life and a lot of blessings, what do you think your number one struggle is right now in this real estate space?
Um, so I had an acquisitions manager going on all these appointments, and he went like 0 for 35 or something. And so I said, and didn't bring a contract home. And interest rates
Mm,
were the fear meter was high. Interest rates are getting jacked up all the time. So I said, all right, man, you're on the bench. I'm going on the appointments, and I'm going to see with my own eyes, what's going on out there because he's telling me, right?
right.
And I'm gonna see with my own eyes what's going on out there. And if I can't get contracts, then we're gonna have to make a serious course correction. And so I went out there myself, and the biggest struggle that I've seen is that people have three prices, right? What they ask for, what they actually want, and what they'll take. So I was able to, and our
I
process
like
is
that.
designed to find what they'll take. And so I'm able to extrapolate what they'll take, but the most I can pay in this environment is 100,000 less, 120,000 less, because I have to account for the uncertainty on the buy side, and the buyers seem to basically disappear overnight, is what it felt like. The fear was really high. Nobody was looking to take on the more expensive money. It was shell shock just to go from 3% to 5 even. And
Right.
so that was the biggest struggle, was trying to, and still even is right now, to close the gap between they'll take 380 and that's a lower number, but I can pay 300. I can pay 290. It's just there's a disconnect between seller perception of value and what an investor can pay.